I hate to do this. The infamous first words of someone about to do something they really like doing, often at your expense. So this is part of a series that I'm doing now that I just take the little snippets that I post on social media on places like Facebook with the statuses where you put the little image behind it, or things like Twitter where there's limited characters, so it gets you to kind of condense your ideas into something small and just something bite-sizable, something snippet size. And then when I post it, sometimes people comment and I expand it or I put links below. And I decided, hey, let me record some audio versions of that. So with this one, it might also go into my annoying sayings series where I just take sayings that people say that kind of bug me because it's not really applicable, or I'm like, what are you talking about with this thing? But just think about this. I hate to do this. How often have you heard somebody say this? Because when I heard this, I was listening to a politician, and politicians are people you should not listen to because they just, once you listen to them and you just say, yeah, well, these people actually have, I mean, if they weren't so incompetent, imagine the horrific things they'd be able to do with those positions of power that they have. But so glad that some of them are so incompetent. But one thing you can guarantee is when they say, I hate to do this, chances are they're going to be doing something that they actually really enjoy doing. This was a situation where I think some taxation or some kind of law that the person was putting in. But look, these people like being in that position of power. They probably are going to benefit from that. The chances of a politician going out there and actually doing something that they haven't double, triple checked and made sure that, oh, this is actually going to be good for me is very, very low. In most cases, they really enjoy what they're about to say and do or announce. But they'll come out and say, oh, I hate to do this. And in personal life, this situation, I think, one of the common examples that you might be able to think of, if I just ask you, like I asked you before, think of a time you've heard somebody say, I hate to do this, especially when it's something in the past. You'll often hear about situations where a parent has said, oh, I hate to do this. I hate to have to hit my kids. And they'll still do it. And in some cases, I do understand there are groups of people who have never heard of peaceful parenting. But hey, this video is here now. I have an entire series on Hands Up, Don't Hit about peaceful parenting and the benefits of that. And it gets to a situation where you should know better. If you really hate to do that thing, you would not be doing that thing. And this also goes back to the whole people literally mean figuratively. People don't use hate anymore for what it means. I like keeping the words hate and love to mean what they mean. Love is going to be the highest positive feelings I can probably feel for somebody, and hate will be the lowest positive negative feelings I can possibly feel for someone. And I'll keep those things, someone or something in some experience. I'll use the LUV kind of thing where it's just kind of in jokes and things like that. But anyway, coming back to this situation, I hate to do this. Often there's situations where a parent is about to hit the kid and saying, I hate to do this. Do you? Do you really hate to do that? That's the whole thing with the mentality is like, look, I hate to do this as a parent, but I have to do this. I have to hurt you in this kind of sense. And then kids kind of grow up with that kind of mentality. And then you think, okay, the government might hate to do this, but they still going to harm me, but it's for my own good. No, find better ways to do these things. In most cases, if somebody says, I hate to do this, they're about to do something that they actually like. They actually like doing. In many cases, it's actually going to improve their life in some way to do that thing. And they're just giving you that excuse of, I hate to do this, to make you feel. I don't think it's to make you feel anything. Because if it's to make you feel something, they wouldn't just do it. They just actually just find a better way to do what they're going to do instead of doing the thing that they're going to do, which is negative. Like, share, and subscribe. Till next video. Goodbye.